for P2P lenders. Moving on, wealth and asset management firm Neo Group has raised 400 crore rupees in its latest funding round, led by MUFG, Japan's largest banking group, and New York-based Euclidean Capital. Additionally, Neo Group's existing investor, Peak 15 Partners, that had recently invested $35 million in October 2023, has also participated in this round. And to talk to us about the road ahead at Neo Group, joining me now is its chairman and managing director, Nitin Jain. Nitin, welcome to Startup Street. Now, Neo caters to HNIs, UHNIs and multi-family offices. Tell us, what kind of corpuses are you looking at and what customized services does this audience look at? And, how much money does one need for you to manage a portfolio?
Okay. First of all, thank you so much for having me. It's been really a very grateful experience in the last couple of years that we've been building the business to actually get great partners like Peak 15, MUFG, and Euclidean now. I think as far as our client segment is concerned, we are very focused on clients who are upwards of $30 million in terms of net worth as of now. We have a specific offering which is also trying to cater for clients who are more than $500 million, where we run our multifamily office offering. So either you are $30 million plus, then you are part of our New Wealth Partners platform. And if you are, let's say, $500 million plus, we have a proposition very tailor-made, very customized for you, which is our multifamily office offering.
As we see more and more millionaires and billionaires join the wealthy ranks, India's wealth management sector is surely set for rapid growth. But tell me, how are your personalized wealth management solutions unique and what makes them stand out from the other players in the market? What is your tech edge?
So first of all, I completely agree. I think our view is actually very bullish on the kind of wealth that will be created in India, as well as the number of wealthy people. So we actually think right now we have around 10 lakh dollar millionaires in India. And we think in 2035, that number has a likelihood of hitting $1 crore millionaires. And just to put that in perspective, I think China today would have around 6.5 million millionaires. So we might be actually higher than China in 10 to 12 years in terms of number of people who have $1 million in their account. So I think there is a lot of wealth to be created. And over a period of time, I do think we will also create platforms and propositions for that client segment. But today, as you rightly said, I think our proposition is very focused on rich and super rich. And we are actually super specialist in terms of what we are trying to do. So we are very focused on alternates. We are very focused on high yield. We are very focused on very customized bespoke solutions for our client sets. So that's what our clients like to see, and that's what we are able to deliver.
Sure. Nitin, let's get to the fundraise now. I understand that the raised funds will be used to expand Neo's wealth management division and enhance sponsor support for the asset management business. If you could elaborate on these plans and if there are any new offerings in the pipeline.
Yes, I think, like you rightly said, one of our biggest initiative in the next 12 to 18 months is to expand into Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities. So we will need to set up new offices. We will need to hire a lot of new bankers across these places, and we need to make meaningful investments in that. The second part of the wealth management would also be a bit of offshore. So we want to set up our offices in Dubai, Singapore, London, and New York. So these are the 4 places. Over the next 18 months, we will have full-fledged offices running. So that's where the wealth management platform will take its shape. And as far as asset management is concerned, I think in December, we would be launching our second private credit fund. The first fund closed at around 2,600 odd crores. The second fund we are expecting to be closer to $1 billion. And for that, we will need a meaningful sponsor support. I think we would be closer to 40 to 50 mil in terms of our commitment to the fund. So that's the main usage of the capital.
You've grown your AUA to 35,000 crore rupees in wealth management business and 6,000 crore rupees in AUM in your asset management business. What has led to this growth, Nitin, and where do you see the next leg of growth coming in from? Any targets that you've set for yourself?
No, absolutely. I think the last 2 to 3 years have been phenomenal in terms of how the industry has grown and how we have benefited as part of the industry. But like I said in the beginning, I think we are very focused, very specialized in a very unique client segment. where we don't see many people participating, and hence that has allowed us to build very customized bespoke solutions which are actually suiting their needs. And we see no change in our strategy for the foreseeable future.
Okay.
The growth, I think, I expect a lot of our new growth to come from tier 2 and tier 3 cities. I'm surprised by the kind of wealth that is getting created and the number of wealthy people that are coming in. And that's such a proud moment for our country. I mean, we feel so glad to see successful entrepreneurs coming from small towns and making their mark on the big stage.
All right, Nitin, I want to know what is your current revenue? How much money are you making? And are you profitable today?
Actually, we have been profitable from day one. That's something that we promised to ourselves. Currently, we hit a revenue of around 20 crores a month and a profit of around 4 to 5 crores.
All right, Nitin, this capital takes your equity base to 1,000 crore rupees. Any more fundraise for this year?
Not really. I think we are done with the fundraise as far as the holding company is concerned. If and when we need any fundraise for our subsidiaries to move forward, the board will take an appropriate decision at that time.
Okay. Before I let you go, I have to ask you about your global expansion plans as well. Is there a timeline and also a timeline for an IPO, perhaps?
No. IPOs far ahead in the future. We are not focused on that as of now. But on the global plans, I did talk about it earlier. I think we are looking to set up offices in the more vibrant financial centers across the world. And our focus currently is bringing capital to India. So we are going to be a lot more focused on our institutional distribution rather than individual distribution globally.
Okay, Nitin. On that note, it's time for me to wrap up our conversation. Many thanks for joining us on Startup Street today and wish you the very best.
Thank you so much.
Well, we're going to stay